Okay, there's one of you. 3. Let me know if this are you the same folks that and can you hear me now? That sounds familiar. What's up, Gary? Can you hear me? I see a yes. Give me a yes, I can hear you. Okay. Yeah, yes. Okay. Are you the same folks that were on the one I was doing and we lost sound? Okay. All right. Well, it looks like this has gone public. So let me just give an explanation as this builds. Yes, can hear. Okay. Yes. You're back. Okay. It looks like some people are coming in that weren't on the private one. For those who are supporters of my Warriors Team Shea, and yeah, I see Emmanuel is back in town. Ryan, the 14-year-old investor. Okay, so I was in the middle of my Sunday live stream that is supposed to be just for members who support the channel and my drive to find a cure for cancer. And we lost audio. So I went back and started over and made it public. So some of you are coming in on the middle of something that you weren't supposed to be a part of. Okay, we'll leave it at that. And I was in the middle of sharing the changes that I hope to make in the channel, and explaining the first. I'll go back to basically saying that when you first, if you were early with me, you know that my channel was basically about the big six and Tesla, and now I have moved into broader areas. And that's what I want to do. The channel is reflecting me. It's reflecting my investment habits. I was mentioning that I feel guilty about that on 2 frames. One is that there's more to financial planning in your life than just investing. There's tax planning, there's education planning, there's risk management, which it takes in insurance, there's real estate, and there's estate planning. And I intend within the channel, the website, we are building the Best of Us University, and we're going to offer you classes. The first element of the class is always going to be free. And that is a explanation of why you should be a member or why you should take the class. And then it will be your decision whether you do or not. I searched the internet. I see that most people charge anywhere from $500 to $750 for a class. That won't happen in my university. I went to Ball State. That was a state university. They had to take me. We're going to go the same route. It won't be expensive. There will be a cost because for me to get good teachers, I got to pay them something. So anyway, that's a change. The other change I was talking about is that all I do is talk about growth stocks. And there's a whole lot more to the stock market than that. There's dividend stocks, there's real estate investment trusts, there's bonds, and there's value stocks. And there's a whole lot more. There's energy, there's whatever. I don't talk about that because that's not what I invest in. But I know that not everybody is as fortunate as I am about that I have enough money to live on. And so I don't need dividends. I don't need REITs. I don't need bonds. I don't need value stocks. So what I'm doing is I'm searching for people who are knowledgeable in that area and are trying to build a YouTube channel. And so I'm going to reach out to them and say, look, if you're good at what you do and you're having a difficult time building your channel, why don't you just come over and every Tuesday and Thursday put your your video out on Best of Us Investors. Well, Kerry, what are you going to do? Are you going to take some of the revenue it generates? No. If at that time we got 150,000 subscribers and you move from 5,000 views a day to 50,000 views a day, that's your money. You'll just be on my channel to broaden your audience, to help my audience get better educated, and you'll help me build my brand. Well, what's in it for you, Kerry? I don't know. What's in it for me is to make you successful, to make your life better. And that's enough. Somewhere down the line, the payout will come, and I'm not worried about it. So that's kind of what we're doing. Just as I'm seeing some of your questions, I am not going to answer any questions about specific stocks, so don't ask. Okay? That's not what I'm here for. And for you to think that I'm going to take all of my time and search for you for what HMI is, give me a break. Would you do that? Your hard floor refinishing, would you come and refinish my floor for nothing? Come on. Don't ask me to do something that you wouldn't do. That's just life. Okay. Now, as I said to my other earlier, I will be building a function within Discord where I will hire people to research for you HIC or whatever it was, floor coverings. But you're going to pay for it because I'm going to pay the people who do the research for you and then share it with you. And they're going to walk you through on that Discord exactly how they came to the conclusion that they did about the stock that you wanted to buy for, or you wanted information on. If it's not worth what we ask you for to do it for you, then don't do it. But I'm keep seeing people saying, research this stuff. I did a video it's earlier this week, and I did get on and just basically go in and show on Seeking Alpha how I look and research stocks. And I was amazed at the response that I got on the Discord that said, "Oh, thank you so much. I had no idea how to do that." I guess I thought everybody knew how to do that. I guess I thought everybody would probably Google it or go to Barnes and Noble and buy a book and learn how to do it. I guess I didn't think that people would just go to YouTube and take whatever any talking head said as gospel truth and invest in it. I had no idea that people did that. I wouldn't do it. So I guess I assumed you wouldn't do it. If on the other hand, somebody came, well, I'll give you an example. When I first started the channel, Homer in northern Georgia kept badgering about me about, why don't you go beyond the big six and buy Tesla? And I said, because it's inflated. It's overinflated. And so I did my research. I dug deep. I read Elon Musk's biography. I know more about Elon Musk than he knows about Elon Musk. I did not buy Tesla, although it's currently the largest holding in my portfolio. I bought Elon Musk. I did not buy Amazon. I read every book that was written on Jeff Bezos. I went on YouTube and I watched every video that was on Jeff Bezos. And I did not buy Amazon. I bought Jeff Bezos and Amazon Web Services, because I knew they could not make enough money to sustain themselves selling me goods that I, with no question, can return to them. So, but I did know that Amazon Web Service was a stroke of genius. So with that in mind, I own Amazon. Did the same thing with Google. I know everything about Sergey Brin and Larry Page because I know them. Although I'm disappointed they aren't as involved as they used to be. So when someone told me, as I said, I never thought to go in and look at the numbers. I never thought to look at a motorcycle company that said they had 68,000 orders for an electric motorcycle, but they only had 50 employees. Come on. And they don't have a factory? Come on. So I didn't know this world existed. So we will create within Discord a function that you will access research. And then you will see exactly what we found on that company. And then you decide if you want it. And then if you learn how we do it and you want to do it on your own, go ahead. So that's what's coming with this. Okay. That's what's coming with the channel and the network I want to build. And then the last thing I want to talk about is next Wednesday, January the 20th. If you've watched my channel any length of time, you know I believe the market moves based on events and change, and that creates opportunity. Why is electric vehicles becoming so popular? Because of the pollution of the environment. That's a change. Why do I believe that our healthcare system and our biometrics, biotech is going to change so drastically? Because of the coronavirus. It has brought the need for understanding what's going on in our body so much greater. Then why do I believe that robotics and 3D printing is going to become important? Because of the coronavirus, because our blockchain is broken and we are so susceptible to terrorism, to whatever, so that we have to bring manufacturing back to the United States. So the stock market reacts to events, to change. On Wednesday, supposedly, we're going to have the inauguration of a new president. We know what happened on last Wednesday, on the 6th. Was it not? No. Whatever. But this Wednesday, on the 20th, all hell's going to break loose. There are a group of people, domestic terrorists, who are going to put our system in jeopardy. You need to be ready for it. Okay? So how do I get ready for it? You need to know what's going to happen. Well, what's going to happen, Carrie? Well, what happened the last time it happened? What's going to happen? What's the worst thing that could happen? I'm not going to say it, but you know what it is. We'll just call it, we aren't going to say what it is. But the last time it happened, let me see if I can still have, I made the video. It's already out. It'll be up on Tuesday. Does the date, what is it? Does the date, the November the 22nd, 1963 mean anything to you? November, that was a Friday. November the 22nd, 1993. Does that mean anything to anybody? That's when John F. Kennedy was assassinated. That's when John F. Kennedy, what happened? Okay, knowing that and knowing there is a possibility that it might happen, have you looked up to see what the stock market did the next day or that day and then Monday? Have you looked it up? You should. I'm going to tell you on Tuesday. How about 9/11? Does that ring any bell to any of you? 2001. What happened immediately after? What happened to the stock market immediately after? If you don't know, you should. And you should know it before Wednesday because it could happen again. And that's what investing is all about. Anticipating what happens in the world, whether it be biotech, 3D printing, what happens in the world, how's it going to affect my investments, and what are the opportunities there? So you need to know. Fact is, I remember exactly where I was. I was in Disney World. And I think it was somewhere around 8:54 in the morning when the first plane hit the tower, and then about 10 minutes later it hit the second one. What happened to the stock market? Well, it dropped 14%. American Airlines stock dropped 39%. United Airlines dropped 42%. Did you know that? Why didn't you know that? Did you not know that we're going to have an inauguration and we're probably going to have civil unrest? And there's a possibility that another president could be assassinated? Why didn't you know that? And why haven't you prepared for it? Have you put cash on the side so that if, in fact, it happens, you can benefit from it? Why wouldn't you do that? Blah, blah, blah. You can leave. I'm not holding you here, a person. You can leave. So that video will come out on Tuesday. So that's, boy, that sets me back. I don't like. Anyway, do your research. Understand what's going on in the world that you live in. If you really want to play this game and profit in it, that's the best time to move in the opposite. You don't speak in full sentences, do you? Maybe you need to go someplace else. I can't read those things. There are too many assholes in this world. Okay. So if this kind of bullshit keeps up, I'm turning live chat off. And this is why I don't like opening up our live chats to people who are not part of our tribe. I don't like it. So I'm going to do my damnedest to make sure it never happens again. There are too many spammers in this world, too many people with small minds who want to sit in the back of the classroom and say, look at me, because I'm not worthy. Okay. So that's what my live stream is about today. I've got 9 minutes. I would, under normal circumstances, go over here and read your questions, but too many of you are not worthy of my time. And so I'm not going to answer any of your questions. And if you want me to, again, if you want me to do your work for you, go somewhere else. Go find out what's going on with Neo. Okay? So, to those of you who show some respect for your fellow human beings, I thank you. You add a dimension to my life that I needed. And to those of you who want to be here in the future, there's going to be two ways you can do it. One is support the channel, pay $3.99 to support A Cure for Cancer. And second, go to the Discord and sign up for Paragon. Other than that, because of what happened today, I will never again do a live stream and open it to the public. Goodbye.